What would you do if your blind ex-girlfriend went online and called you ugly in front of millions of people? Because that's exactly what happened, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. As you can probably tell from my voice, I'm a little sick right now, so please bear with me. And let's just jump into it. I'm not going to waste your time. There's this influencer named Kitty, or Kitty's Blind, who is a blind activist and aspiring musician. And she had a boyfriend that she was dating for, I believe, 2.5 years. He stayed with her throughout her going blind when she was 19. And let me just show you the clip. This is the first clip that sparked the controversy.
Are you not scared of accidentally dating someone ugly? And I'm here to tell you, guys, I did for like nearly 2.5 years.
So as you can see there, she is saying she dated someone ugly, someone that was with her for 2.5 years, which is the guy that stayed with her while she was going blind. She even posted videos like this. It's a cruel, cruel world when you can stay with someone while they're going blind. You can love them, and she posts videos like that. And then as soon as there's a breakup, she goes out and calls you ugly in front of millions of people, despite you not being able to see. She apparently made the video because one of her friends was telling her that he was ugly. Which, by the way, look at the boyfriend next to her. Like, he looks so much better than her objectively, not clowning on her. Though she did fucking call him ugly in front of millions of people, so forgive me if I say she's not that attractive.
I'm blind. This is my boyfriend. He's the sexiest man in the planet.
You heard her right. This is my boyfriend. He's the sexiest man on the planet, she said.
People always ask me, if you're blind, are you not scared of accidentally dating someone ugly? And I'm here to tell you, guys, I did.
How the fuck did you know?
But that's not where it ends. After that, the real controversy comes with how she was responding to the backlash, how she was blaming the alt-right and men for all the hate that she's getting, which I'll go into a little bit later after we dive into this B plot, this side rabbit hole, okay? So after they broke up, she went on a dating show and she met some guy named Moby. He's a burn survivor and he's a musician. He makes music.
Stay up here.
Where's the music? Where's it? Why is there no sound?
You sausage.
I just came off a dating show on ITV. Her name is Kitty. She was a fitty. John Cena, she can't.
It's genuinely worse than gore. Now, there is more controversy surrounding Moby because it said that after they started dating, he took money out of her account, stole all her money. Kitty actually responded to this with 2 points. She clarifies that Moby did not steal her money, so I'm just going to take her at her word. And she also says that her and Moby never actually dated, which is very hard to believe when you catch a screenshot like this. Moby is finally here to tell you what it's like to date a blind girl. Literally right there in your face, it says that. Now, on Moby's account, he's kind of milking the situation. He says he's going to talk about the situation, and then he keeps teasing that he's going to talk about it. But instead of actually talking about it, he just keeps reposting his songs over and over and over and over again. He's using it as engagement bait, trying to keep people around so he can promote his music. I honestly doubt he'll ever really talk about it. And if he does, it'll probably be subpar and just brushing it off, saying, oh, nothing really happened. And another thing I don't understand is she was going on about how her ex was ugly in front of millions of people and then gets with a burn victim. And this is no offense towards burn victims, but if we're talking conventional attractiveness, then that's not considered conventionally attractive. In fact, he wears a ski mask all the time to hide his face because it's not conventionally attractive. So her logic of her ex being super ugly and then getting with a burn survivor makes zero sense. And that brings me to my next point about how she thinks very, very highly of herself and seems to be very self-centered, though she tries to hide it. I mean, we can just look at one of her old videos.
I will no longer be carrying photo ID. You know why? People should know who I am.
Me because I'm the hottest blind woman in the world. Are we fucking serious right now? Do you think you look like this, bro? Like, who are you feeling like? Also, not to mention, she is a very, very humble woman, as you can see from this video, which, by the way, is a very recent video that she posted after the controversy.
Oh my god, are you Kitty? Oh my god, yeah, hi! You can sing, act, dance, model. Is there anything you can't do? See?
Oh my god, you can sing, act, dance, model. What can't you do? She wrote that. You know, she wrote that for herself. She wrote that she was good at all of those things. Also, model. Let's be serious, model. And before you say I'm hating too much by calling her ugly or that I'm misogynistic, the whole point of this video is that she called her ex hideous in front of millions of people. Don't be a hypocrite now. Okay, my final point is how she responded to all the drama, which was very bad. She was shifting blame a lot, and it really made the situation a lot worse for her. I want to start off with showing this clip where she blames men for the harassment she's been getting. Now, I want to make it very clear. I don't think anyone should harass her, despite what she said and how she's responding. I don't think it's worth it, and I don't think you should harass people over internet drama anyways. So I'm not condoning harassment or going to her page and flooding her with comments or whatever. But let's just watch this video, okay?
So some people are really mad that I called my ex ugly, and by people I do mean men. FYI, like all my videos on TikTok, this was a jokey video. No one's ugly, everyone's beautiful. It's just funny because it was a blind woman saying, I dated someone ugly. Do you know what I mean? It was funny. And if you don't find it funny or don't like my videos, then you are so free to not watch them. Anyway, mwah, I love you. Have a good day.
So as you can see, she starts by blaming men for the harassment and then goes on to say it's a joke, which is, I mean, very, very classic. When there's backlash to something, you just claim it's a joke, which by the original video, you can tell it wasn't a joke, and it wasn't meant to say like, oh, I'm blind, so it's funny that I'm saying this. She was being genuine. You can tell that it was not a blind joke. It was a joke about her ex. Not to mention the absolute condescending tone she has in her voice where she's higher than thou and kind of talking down to anyone that had a problem with it. It reads very poorly. Now let's debunk the fact that she said it was only men that were mad and only men that were making fun of her. When you look at the comments of that video, you can see so many women. I'm talking dozens of women that are saying that it's not just men that thinks that she is stupid. I mean, let's just look at a few of the comments that I saw. As a woman, I'm also hating on that vid. The women shitting on you too, girl. I'm not a man and I hate it. And then under that, it's another woman that's saying, not just men, skull emoji. He wasn't ugly at all. I'll take him. Not just men calling you out, by the way. I'm a girl and you're still in the wrong. Mind you, I'm a girl, by the way. Those are all women, and that's literally just scratching the surface of the comments of women saying that she's in the wrong. I even reached out to a few of the commenters to see if they had any additional takes, and some of them actually responded. So let me read them out to you. So Miss Tatty Batty says, I just don't think someone who promotes self-love should be putting others down and expecting other people to jump on board. I mean, the dude stood by her, and for what? It's happened to me multiple times, so I know how it feels. I just felt bad for the guy, really. Then I asked, would you like your username blurred in the video or not? And she responded, I don't have shit to hide, so I'm not worried about it. So as you can see, she was saying it loud and proud. Wet Socks 666 also gave me a second opinion. She said, I think she's disgusting, internally disgusting, and should be ashamed of herself. And that the backlash should be a wake-up call to humble herself. And that shit was not just mere jokes. And the same thing again. When I asked if I should blur her username, she said, no, I don't care. I stand on what I say. Just like the last one. So as you can see, the women are very vocal and not afraid to hide their opinions. So her claim that it's just men that are angry about what she did couldn't be further from the truth. I also had one other person respond to me, and she said, do whatever you want to me, Lemon. What the fuck? Anyways, yeah. What do you think about this situation? Are people overreacting, or does she deserve the backlash? Because personally, I think what she did is very stupid. I mean, clowning someone that's been with you for 2.5 years through you becoming blind, and then posting about how ugly he is in front of millions of people before getting with someone else that isn't conventionally attractive, like you were saying about your ex, and then going on to blame men for the backlash that you're getting. Personally, I think the backlash is warranted. Now, that's not me saying to go harass her. I think definitely don't do that. That's not going to do anything, and it's a waste of time, okay? But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, blah, 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 all that shit. And yeah, I'll see you later.